Oh, hi. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your Thursday reading, your Thursday weekly reading. Terra Firma Thursdays, Capricorn. What's going on with you guys? 3 cards for the general energy today. We'll clarify using the Hermetic Tarot. Rider-Waite had enough. The Virgo reading I just did, they went on strike. They flew everywhere. They need a break, so we're taking a break. My nose is itchy. All right, let's get into it. 3 cards for the general energy. We'll clarify with the Hermetic Tarot, and we will get 3 cards of potential outcome. This is the Curious Creatures deck, by the way. Damn it. And it's going to be fun. So here we go. We've got the 7 of Wands. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got the 4 of Wands. Yeah, I like that. And then underlying is Knight of Swords. I basically feel like you are working on yourself, working on your craft, working on your talents, and celebrating the progress you've been made. And there's an element of like defensive energy here, which means that for some of you, this can be taken a few ways. In one sense, you may just be acting very boldly and like moving in a authoritative way in your life. The other way, as you can see a little more clearly in this card, is like a very defensive energy. So you might have people that are kind of coming at you. You know, you're minding your own over here, just working on yourself, and you might have people that are kind of, for whatever reason, not into that. So it can be taken a few different ways. So I would say take it as it resonates, but basically, whenever we are working on ourselves, sometimes that's when the haters come out of the woodwork. They just see you trying, whatever endeavor it may be. If you're working on something, it's like there's always somebody that's trying to encourage you to just not improve. It's such a funny thing in life. But we're going to get 3 cards to clarify, which I think we have 2 of already. So what do we need to know about the 7 of Wands? We have Death. Now, Death came out in the exact same position in Virgo just a minute ago, which is really interesting. We have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, some heartache there. Lord of Sorrow, it says. And we have the Princess of Swords. Princess of the Rushing Winds. Okay, very, very interesting. So the defensive energy has to do with the fact that the circumstances around you are changing in a way that are somewhat out of your control, I believe. We've got out of control and we have in control here, right? There was some heartache here for sure. Libra energy as well. And yeah, somebody crossed you in a certain way that was very painful. Now the Princess of Swords has a lot to do with that defensive energy. Again, defensive energy. It's kind of just doubling down on the defensive energy in my mind. I always think of the Page of Swords or the Princess of Swords as like the security guard over the territory. This is defending territory that you have. Defending the territory that you have established in a sense. So it kind of doubles down on the 7 of Wands energy I'm picking up on. This in the Hermetic, it's a little different, but this princess has got the ability to arouse and awaken the king. And the King of Swords is that logic, analytic, impartial judge kind of energy. And so in that defensiveness, I feel like your defensiveness is coming through a state of like pure logic and argumentative energy, like almost like lawyer energy. Like when people come at you at this stage of life in this situation, you are able to basically present strong arguments in your defense. So they're left, in a lot of sense, they're left looking kind of foolish, but like, I feel like the defense mechanism that you're using is logic. Let me put it that way. Now, clarifying the 8 of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles. That's beautiful energy for you, Capricorn. You are an Earth sign, after all. We've got a bit of abundance there, too. I like that. That investment in yourself is leading to abundance. we've got the Knight excuse me, the Knight of Wands, Lord of Flame and Lightning. That's badass. Okay, Knight of Wands. And we have the Eight of Cups. For some of you, and we have nine of Wands on the bottom. Lord of Great Strength. This card in the Rider Waite is like the Wounded Warrior. You're persisting through something here. And I feel like for some of you, there was a earth sign that came in with this kind of charming energy that has been maybe not the best for you. Let me put it that way. Maybe not the best for you. And you recognize that, and I believe you're making a choice to release that energy and separate from that energy. Eight of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. That's a double 8. This is also a Gemini card, which is kind of interesting. So you could be having a Gemini in your life as well. Yeah, Lord of Abandoned Success. So it's making a choice. You decided to walk away from something to invest in yourself instead. And that is a very healthy thing to do, Capricorn. So that Eight of Cups, that Eight of Cups is a card of empowerment. And sometimes people look at it in a different light, but I don't. I feel like it's an empowering card. Now, clarifying the Four of Wands, we have the King of Swords. We talked about him earlier, the King of Swords. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. This is a clear direction. Lord of Dominion, Aries energy. And we have Nine of Swords, Lord of Despair and Cruelty. And by the way, that's Pisces. I don't know why I said Gemini. I apologize, Capricorn. The Eight of Cups is a Pisces card, not a Gemini card. I don't know why I said Gemini. It doesn't even make sense. But here's Gemini. Here's Gemini right here. There they are. So we have Pisces and Gemini, excuse me. Now, what I'm getting here is... What I'm getting here with the Four of Wands, we're clarifying the Four of Wands, mind you. We had some logic and impartial decision-making to make that gave us a clear direction and a clear portal, and is leading us out of this energy, in my opinion. It's leading us out of the Nine of Swords, which is, it's the restless nights, it's the being caught up in your head, it's the agony and anguish of almost being through something that needs to go. And so I think you've come through it using your logic, and you're ready now to proceed into a new direction. And I think it's very clear. You have some choices as well, but they're both good choices. They're both choices from authority. And some of you may be dealing with some kind of Gemini energy. I mean, we all have everything in some capacity, but if Gemini is prominent in their chart, there could be something there. So something to consider. Okay, let's get into the potential outcome. By the way, Capricorn, you are the absolute first one that gets a real-time reading with the Hermetic Tarot. It does read a little differently, so the energy is not quite the same. I found it to be kind of informative, though, as a matter of fact, and I appreciate that very much. So hopefully this is resonating for you, Capricorn. If it is, please consider subscribing. Blah, 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 blah. Let me just plug myself in the middle of your shit here, obviously, because that's that's a considerate thing to do, isn't it? Anyway, Capricorn, let's get your potential outcome. How about that? We have the Moon. We have the Nine of Cups. That's really interesting. And we have the Queen of Swords. So now we have the King and Queen of Swords. You may have air in your chart as well. Check your chart, see what's up. Seven of Pentacles is on the bottom. There's a wish fulfillment coming in for you. That's something that you really wanted, that you have the potential to go after. Now, the Queen of Swords is very, very intuitive. The Queen of Swords has got a strong intuition, but she also has the capacity for using the logic as well, and then subsequently having something like an emotional outburst. The communication can be very sharp. But I do see the King and Queen of Swords here. I feel like there's something to that, definitely. There's also a Princess of Swords here. So there's 3 parties, and there's a 3 of Swords here. I think most of you, if that's part of your story, you're going to understand that. Again, Gemini's here. So Gemini might have something to do with it. King of Pentacles is here. That could be Taurus. That could be Virgo or Capricorn, really. It could be any earth sign. I think, though, you are on the cusp of getting a new start. We had death here in that first column. You have a new start coming in for you. And it's going to be something that's very fulfilling for you, that really satisfies the inner world, you know, what's inside of you. And I think you're going to see it pretty clearly, and if any of this residual energy is coming up, you're just going to cut it off. So you are definitely in an empowered state right now, Capricorn. I think this is beautiful energy. I love this, and I'm very, very excited for you. I feel like you're really stepping into some power here in terms of you seemingly are not going to be taking bullshit anymore, and I think that's a very good place to be. So thank you for being thank you for being here. And if this resonated, again, please consider subscribing, and I thank you for watching. It means a lot to me that I was able to help you in some way. So please consider subscribing, and tune in next week for Terra Firma Thursday, Capricorn edition. Wink. I will see you next week, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching.